All right, back in Assetto Corsa again. Today we're going to give a little drive of the Ginetta G55 GT4 car. This is from Guerrilla Mods. Fun little car. And we are taking a look at a new track. And at first, when I looked at this track, I wasn't convinced that I was actually going to drive it. But I took a look at it and I actually enjoyed it. It's a nice layout, nice circuit. Track is called Dedo de Deus, um, and that is it's based in Brazil. It's an international circuit, or supposed to be. Now, I did some research and I can't find any reference to any such track actually existing. So I think that this is fictional, which makes it all the more impressive. Dedo de Deus means, of course, finger of God. There is a granite structure in Brazil that's famous in mountaineering history that is got the same name. So I assume that that's what the reference is. And this is this modder's first track, and so there's a lot of landscape things and other sorts of things that need some work and can use improvement. But he is open and honest. He released this on Overtake over the weekend and has asked for feedback from the Assetto Corsa community. So definitely give this track a go. I'm going to drive around here in a car that I don't really like all that much, if I'm honest. But the track itself is absolutely amazing. It's got some weird idiosyncrasies here and there, but for the most part, it's got a lot of flow and a lot of good technical pieces to it. Make it a fun circuit for racing as it exists right now. And, you know, I think with input and maybe even help that this track will get a lot better over time. So let's stop talking about it and let's go out and drive it. Thing that I actually like is the grandstands. I like kind of the way that they look. The look of them somehow is aesthetically very pleasing. And the buildings on the infield here next to the pit wall, really cool. No signage in terms of track marks yet for braking markers, so you kind of have to drive it by feel a little bit, which is okay. And the curbing isn't quite long enough, especially in that first turn, to give you a good brake marker indication. This is a fun section because it's flat out all the way to a sharp hairpin at the end of this complex here. You can have a little bit of fun here. And so a lot of overtaking opportunities here in this the sharp left-hander here. Nice so far. And this section up here is a bit tricky. There are a lot of different ways to get that section wrong. Ask me how I know. So that's a lap around almost. Not quite. So the other thing, track map, you'll notice that there's no start-finish line marked out. The start-finish is here, that line, and the timer restarts. The timer works. Start-finish does work. And at no marker, it definitely catches me out more than it doesn't. I have probably a really bad habit of using curb markings as indicators of 100 meters or so. Because typically on most tracks, that's typically true. So if you don't have a good sign anywhere, you can use the where the curbing starts on the outside of the turn entry as a brake marker. And more often than not, that works quite well. Here, doesn't work. It's actually about 25, maybe 30 meters too short. Slowing down a little bit too much there, I think. And tough section, at least for me. And I think part of it is that I love to trail brake, and this car doesn't like to be trail broken very much. So it likes to go around if you trail brake, especially too deep into a corner, which you shouldn't do anyway, right? When you hit apex, you should be off the brakes. I like this Trek quite a lot. It's definitely got a Brazilian feel to it, and when I say that, I immediately Interlagos comes to mind when I evaluate tracks, and so a lot of long straights with nice sweeping corners. And so really a lot of fun to drive. And also the corners will bite you. I always say, bite back. Yeah, I like this quite a bit. It's fun to drive. And it's got a rhythm to it. Once you find the rhythm, you can have a little bit of fun with it. little better through there. Can probably still handle more speed, but it is an easy place to go around. Finger of God, Dedo de Deus, International Circuit. First release, new modder. Give it a go. I think you're going to like it. And definitely give him feedback. Download it from Overtake, get in a dialogue, let him know what you don't like. Or if you can help him. A lot of that in the community, and I always love to see that. Love to see the modder community come together and help improve something that could be a lot of fun to race on. Yeah, I like this track quite a lot. It is a great track. A lot of fun. You wanted to go around. I actually like this turn a lot. A lot of fun to drive. Definitely a lot of fun to drive. Dedo de Deus. I don't know what else to say. I have to admit that Ginetta actually grew on me a little bit too throughout the course of the laps that I just did. I haven't driven this car very much. It's interesting under braking. Very interesting under braking. But Guerrilla Mods, man, they put out a great product, and all these cars are actually, the balance of power on them is actually pretty phenomenal. So they make for good series racing. Also really like their 911 Cup car as well is really nice. Coming to the pits this lap. This is a tough turn because you can't really see that apex. You have to just kind of point the car the general direction you think it is and hope for the best. No lighted pit stall to show you where your pit stall is, but I mean, all. Yeah. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that as much as I enjoyed this. It was a lot of fun. A lot of work to be done on the track. I mean, let's be honest, it's a new track, new modder, but as a initial release, this shows tremendous promise, and it's actually drivable right now. I could race on this and have a lot of fun, even in its current state. I would like to see the scenery, the trees get improved, maybe some people in the grandstands and some other sorts of, odds and ends. Certainly, markers on the side of the track would be helpful for some of the turns. But other than that, this is actually a lot of fun to drive and a tremendous first effort. So kudos to the author, and definitely check this track out. Give it a go and give him some feedback. I'm sure he would appreciate it. See you in the next one. Bye now.
Spaß macht Rennsport.